It's week 2 of the NFL, and if it's in the game, it's in the game.
Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from Minneapolis. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he played fairly well for the most part. Now, are there some things to clean up? Absolutely. Some of his footwork, both inside and outside the pocket, still has a long way to go. The occasional errant throw or just thinking, hey, I've got a big arm, I'm going to fit this ball in the window. Some of that stuff needs to get cleaned up, but overall, not bad. But what matters the most in wins and losses, and he just wasn't the difference maker his team needed when they needed him the most.
In motion, it's Jefferson. McCarthy to the air on second down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
I think when you go back and watch last week's game, Mike, I think 2 things were at play. Number one, let's give credit to the defense. I think they did a nice job of identifying some of the easy layups we've seen this quarterback hit from a week-to-week basis. They took it away. They made him go to his 2nd, 3rd check down through his progression. And then secondly, when the play did line up, when they did get the look they wanted, he just missed a lot of throws. So they know they cannot afford another pedestrian performance out of him this week. If he can play to the standard we've seen in weeks past, they can have a better chance of having a better result.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. He'll pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Tremble comes in motion. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up. You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
To throw, it's Herbert. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown Chargers. That his first touchdown of the new year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Vikings offense ready now for their second drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. On first down, here's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3. Now here's Aaron Jones. He'll get this close to the first down marker, taken down just shy at the 38.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Third and a yard. To try and run for the first down with Jones. One quarter in the books. The Chargers out to the early lead. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now a handoff. Jones. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
After gain of 3, brings up 3rd and 14.
Hold up, I'm coming out of me, let me roll electricity.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Herbert. And he's got Homer. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
A run with Hubbard. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Watkins motioning over. Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down.
Automatic 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On second down, here's Herbert. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. This one complete to Palmer. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Herbert to the air. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Vikings have got it. A big hole. Inside the 30. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Chargers offense ready to get back at it. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far.
Still 1st down.
And it draws the flag. Two minutes to play. 1st half, all tied at 7. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Now he'll air one out. He's got it. And he's in. Lad McConkey. Touchdown, L.A.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can, I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. To throw is McCarthy. That one caught by Hawkinson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. You let this go deep for Jefferson. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. To the air once more is McCarthy. To the middle of the field, taken in by Anderson. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their 1st, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. In motion, it's Jefferson. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with 1st down. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Play action now. It's Herbert. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That's a 2nd charge timeout for Minnesota. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. 3rd down and 9. On play action, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. On fourth down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense going to take over just before the half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. That is Joey Bosa in on the sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So we reach halftime in what was a very compelling first half of play. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan and no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers off. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Tremble comes in motion. They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
To throw, it's Herbert. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
The tight end going in motion to the left. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. That's into traffic, but taken in. A gain there of 15. 1st down, L.A.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing again, Herbert. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll try the left side with Edwards. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Tremble comes in motion. They'll go back to Edwards on first down. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. On the give, it's Hubbard. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. Second and 7. They'll go again with Hubbard. Good blocking to the 15. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big game, and he picks up the first down.
On play action now, Herbert. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, what a great play called down there, using the size of the tight end. You've been there. That's a really difficult play to pull off.
And I can promise you, Mike, they spend a lot of time all week working on this very play. They go down in the red zone, and they talk through it. They walk through it. He understands he's got that big-bodied tight end. Use all of that space to the outside. Keep the ball away from the defender, and it's the trust knowing that your guy is going to keep those feet in bounds and come down with 6.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin first and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Chargers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Here's a handoff to Hubbard. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Open man is Palmer. It's complete.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
First and 10. Tight end on the move left. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here's 2nd and 9. Another run here with Hubbard. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. We'll try and run for the 1st down with Edwards. And he's going to have the 1st down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Charger first down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Here's 2nd and 6. Trying the left side. Here's Hubbard. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On play action. Now Herbert. And that is incomplete. And McConkey for what he was looking for. And it's going to be 4th down. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Get started with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That one caught by Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. What's the play call here? 4th down and 7. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That's going to be caught.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle them short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Running straight ahead with Edwards. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Tremble comes in motion. They run once more with Edwards. Finding room to the 20. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. On the ground, it's Kamani Vidal. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. And this is a good run. He gets back down to about the 6-yard line. On the give, it's Hubbard. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory.